now to talk about the latest developments during Prime Minister Stephen Harper's visit to India is G.A. Easwar, publisher of Desi News and CanadaBound Immigrant magazines. Hello, Easwar. Thank you for coming in today.
Hello, Meena.
First, Easwar, let's start off talking about the bilateral treaty on social security. What does it mean for those from India who have been working in Canada and contribute to the Canada pension plan?
You know, first, Meena, we saw images of the Prime Minister in front of a smog-shrouded Taj Mahal, and today we have a flurry of announcements which are all hazy in detail. The social security agreement that Canada is going forward with India is to avoid a double contribution by Canadians working in India or Indians working in Canada. Prima facie, it seems like it is in keeping with Canada's immigration policy, but one tends to wonder if this is more to promote the conservative agenda of having more temporary foreign workers rather than new immigrants coming and settling down in Canada, and if this is going to contribute further to having a two-tier society where immigrants are concerned.
Okay, now, sorry, go ahead.
The details are not fully there. Many Canadian businessmen working in India would welcome it, mainly because doing business in India involves a lot of navigation through the Indian financial system, which is very, very difficult and sometimes even hazardous for businessmen. And they would welcome this if a Canadian working in India can contribute to CPP and Indian working in Canada can contribute to his or her Indian pension plan. That bodes well for businessmen. But in the long term, to me it appears that it is going to promote more of the temporary foreign worker agenda that the Conservatives have.
Okay. Now, obviously, the most important deal to be signed during this tour is a nuclear cooperation deal. Do you think Canada gave up too much to get it signed? It was signed in 2010 as well.
It's actually, since the Prime Minister landed in Delhi and after his visit to Agra, we have not had any substantial move forward in terms of having greater investments by Canadian companies in India or vice versa. So Prime Minister is in a tough position where he has to give more than he is willing to give. Canada stopped doing nuclear trade with India in 1976, and now we want to do more business with India, and the Prime Minister has to give in to Indian position of having. We have to take their word for it. If Indians say that the uranium nuclear material will not be used for any other purposes other than peaceful, then we have to take their word for it. And Canada has also taken a few steps back in terms of nuclear oversight, and these are things that have happened, and I think that it has not been a very comfortable position for Harper with Manmohan Singh.
Okay, well, it's going to be a very interesting 4 days, so we wait and see what happens over the next coming days. Thank you, Easwar, for coming in. That was Easwar, who is the publisher of Desi News and CanadaBound Immigrant magazine.